Well, hello everyone. The Interior Gardener here, back with another Factorio episode. Now, between episodes, we did a little bit of work. We have a little bit of a, bus set up here. Now, off camera, in between episodes, I did design a bit, like our science is rolling quick right now because we have so much backed up. Makes us just dilly-dallying around off camera. But I did make up a bit of a different kind of, not mall, but hub setup, basically with belts. All the basic stuff that uses green circuits and iron, basically. And it's a lot of this type of stuff, inserters, miners, and all that. So, nanobots are not on that, but nanobots are just easy to make. So I'm just thinking about just getting rid of all this and stamping that down. But for now, for this episode, I want to work on other things. So right now we have a bit of coal, not research, but we started laying that out. And we have our miners going over here for our iron. So I have a bunch. How many rails do we actually have? We have a lot of rails. We have a lot of this. I'm going to take half a stack of that. Do we have, where are we making rails at? We have smelters. Here's all of our train equipment right now. How many rails do we have? I want to take a couple more stacks. I think I'm going to take, do any more locomotives? Oh, we have three. We have 5 made, which is good. I want to take 2. We actually have 3, and then we have signals. We have everything else we need. Now, I have a couple blue, because right now we eventually will get iron starved as we continue on here. We're not there yet, but the next step is to ramp up. I mean, our research now is just going crazy fast. Well, it just is. Why can't we get that? Why can't we research this? What are we missing? Oh, so I'm already doing it. Okay, no. We can do green science or blue science. We do this one. We're not doing anything with biters. So I don't really care much. This stuff we could do. Build immunity, batteries, of course. We're fine. All right. So anyway, let's go over here. We followed our trail of power lines right now, because right now we're doing basic construction, or basic automation, I guess, or construction, whatever you call it. So we have some miners set up here. Now, I don't know I forget the ratio 100%, but I think it's something like, let's see. I know these are set up properly because it takes 24 iron steel smelters to saturate a yellow belt. As far as the miners go, to fill a yellow belt, you only need 26 miners on iron. And I think, what do we have here? This is 28. So we're right around that amount. And we're also balancing. So these will obviously always will balance out. This right now will supply this, basically. So eventually what we'll do is when we get up to red belts, which we can make red belts. We're just not. I don't want to do that yet, but I want to get the basic stuff for the yellow belts done. So basically this setup here can handle this. So the amount of iron that's here is probably another 2 to 3 of this. So we could have 3 more of these. But once you move to red belts, obviously everything will be doubled. This will be able to be doubled up to here. Then once you get to blue belts, it'll be doubled again. So we don't have to do too crazy with this. I do love my electric furnaces because you don't have to mess with coal, but So what we want to do here is we want to start thinking about, okay, rail lines. And I want to have my big unloading area up here. So my main line, or one of my main lines, is going to go up here. I still haven't decided about as far as setting up like a grid yet. I'm not quite at that stage yet. I just want to get some of this basic stuff going. And we can kind of work on the grids off camera. I'm not sure how I want to just set that up. I know it has something to do with roboports, how far away your grids are. I love to have a bit of a grid stamping system, but we don't have logistics bots, we don't have construction bots, so a lot of stuff we're doing by hand. But again, remember, you can always tear things down. So I guess what I'm getting at here is our main bus is going to be here, obviously. So I want my main rail line probably to run. I'm trying to think if I want to have, like, I have a bit of a train station area here. Do I want to run the main lines at the bottom here? Because it's right-hand drive, so from here, these guys are going to be going up here. And I really don't want to have them. I think we'll put the stackers at the bottom. I'm not really sure yet, honestly. Because we have the unloading. If we have the unloading down here, our loading would be this way. It probably would make more sense to do it like that. So we'll figure it out. But for now, what I want to do is I want to set up And the question is, where do we want to set up? I have a bit of a blueprint. Where is it here? I have a loading station. I have a loading station. We have T intersections. These are some simple ones that I made. Are they the best ones? No, but they work. This is a 4-lane T intersection. This is a basic loading. This is an older loading station design that I have, and then I also have train stackers here. And this is obviously for a right-hand drive. So I think what I want to do is, I think if I go like this, whoops, let's get out of the map view, and I cycle through this like this, we have our loading station, which is going to go, so matter if these get really extended up here, I'm not sure how far up they'll go, but I'd rather just go sideways. And again, we can always redo some of this stuff, and this is going to be a lot later game. So if we have our station here, so they're going to be loaded here, and I want to get my, let's see, my stacker, there it is right here. Our stacker in place, which can go, again, this is right-hand drive type system. This could probably go, actually, let's get our, and this is for using a 1-4 train. Our stacker here, and that's going to sit right about there. And the way that stackers work is you have, the way signaling works is you have a chain signal before an intersection, and you have a regular signal after the intersection. Hopefully we have enough tracks. We should. So what's going to happen here is there's 5 lanes here, right? So if there's something sitting on this track, this will be red. It won't allow a train to come through here, obviously, because it shows that the route is blocked. If we take that away, this will turn back to green. We added nanobots. We should not be adding nanobots. We should have tons of nanobots, don't we? We have 46, so it's not tons. So they'll come in here, and then they'll loop around here. Again, this is if nothing is free, then it won't go. And then we're going to let the nanobots do their thing. We actually might run out of nanobots by the time we're done here. So what we can do is we can start loading this up while we're waiting here. And I always like to put a balancer on here, like balance the load going in and then balance the load coming back out. So again, when we get to red belts, this will be doubled up to here. And again, we can always just sync this whole area. I mean, we can really maneuver things down here. We're going to stick this just right here for now, because you always want to have your belts balanced at least a little bit, because it will be helpful as time goes on. Again, there's so many different ways to do this. There's no right or wrong way, obviously. So we're going to bring this up here, bring it this way, up like that. This one's going to come down. And once, like, the nicest part about these type of setups is once this gets turned on, well, obviously your power just like dies, but because of how it looks so cool once you start firing these big systems up here. What we're lacking now is coal, obviously. So this is going to be our loading station, and we also need to have an unloading station as far as our coal. Now, I didn't really think of that, but all we really honestly have to do is, because we're not going to have a huge coal train or a network, I guess you want to call it, is if we go to unloading station, unloading station, so we can have our coal literally coming in right here. Having it going through here is a bit of a no-no, but what we can do honestly is we can just stick it right here. I think this would be fine. What I'll do instead is I'm just going to grab a couple of these, run this here. I know some of you seasoned veterans are like, well, what are you doing? What are you doing? This could actually just go to here, and then we can put another one of these here. So this one can go away now, because again, if there's something blocking this, it just won't allow it here. If it's blocking this, it won't allow it here. If it's blocking this, etc., etc. So you don't need to have one in between this, because what will end up happening, I mean, a train won't fit here, but it'll try to fit here, and that'll be a bad time. So let's go back to our unloading station. We could plug that in literally right here. And then what we'll do, we're going to definitely run out of, well, we're going to run out of everything right now. We can have our coal coming in here. We can do a little bit of restocking run in a second here. Our coal's going to go, I just want to basically show you the gist of this. So we got to run back and get more belts for sure. And we get more nanobots, and we get more chests. So basically the coal will come in here from our main line, which we don't have in yet. We'll get that obviously up and running. And then we could power this, to be honest with you. Power you, and we could honestly power this one as well. And then what we can do, what happened there? Oh, there we go. So what we can do is this will just carry on out like that, and then this one will obviously carry on like that. Perfect. And what we got to do is we have to obviously make sure there is signals here, because you don't want to have these two trains running into each other, because if there is something here, obviously it won't let something enter this intersection. Basically, it's kind of how that works. If there's something on this one, obviously it's blocking this because it won't let anything in here. But again, it's fine as far as that goes. So again, because I could also put a signal here, but I don't want a train sitting here. I want them to all sit in the stacker, basically between the two signals from here to here, which will easily fit a 1-4 train. And then in here, and then this would just go when it needs to go. Okay, cool. So that's that. Now let's just run back real quick and get some more supplies. We need more belts. We need more belts. We need more boxes. We need more nanobots. We need a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything here, because we're really going through stuff. So I should have just taken a whole schwatz of it here. But that's okay. We can just do a bit of this, do a bit of that. This is the beauty with this setup here. I basically just run through go to where we need to go, take a stack of boxes, take a stack of nanobots, take a stack of inserters, and that should be what we need, at least for now. See, our science is actually, it's kind of caught up now, so it's a little bit of a slower position here. All right, awesome. So what we're going to do is let's get the rest of the nanobots, let them do their thing. Let's just run a little bit faster. I'm using the run speed toggle, obviously, because it doesn't, because who's going to have time for that other stuff. And what we can do is we can try to get the coal going in by the end of it. This is a bit of a wonky setup. I mean, you could set this up a bit nicer, but does it matter how it looks? For me, no, it doesn't. Well, I mean, it does, but it doesn't at this stage, because we're just basically just getting our starter stuff going here. Do that, do that, do that. And then what we're going to do is I'm just going to copy a bunch of this. So what I want to do is I do want to bring the coal straight down here. So we can do something like that. And we can actually bring this down. Something like that. Now again, this should bridge this, right? It does. This is going to be in the way, though. We'll have to maneuver that somewhere else, which we can do it literally right like that. There, and the nanobots, as the nanobots go on. Actually, we could probably put this here, can't we? We can fit this here yet. I don't know why it showed that it looked like it wouldn't fit. There we go, perfect. And here it's a little bit more finagling here. Basically, do that. Do this. This is going to go here. This is going to go here, and there you go. And then this one's going to go like that. And then here, this goes away. Basically, you want to drag it to the edge that it's going to, like that. This one can go down. This one can go like that. And there you go. Well, let's get the rest of it hooked up, I guess. So what we want to do is, because the way this is set up is we don't need any of this. I mean, we have plenty of coal, so I mean, I wouldn't have actually needed to bring all 4 lanes down, I don't think. But you know what? As we continue on and we obviously use more, then we will need some. So I think what I'll do is I'll just let's get back this up a bit here. Is I'll put 2 of them. Like this is fun, I think. Trying the best way to make this look better, but it doesn't really matter, does it? I guess it would just be something like that, and then this one here can run off of this line. And what we'll do, we'll just do like something simple, just like this. I mean, this is just for now, right? It's not a big deal. Something. Oh, not. I don't want to go through the tree. Thank you very much. We can delete the tree. Thank you. And we'll do something like this, and do something like that. And what we'll do is we'll do that, and we'll do, again, I know there's a better way to do that, of course. So, is that what I want to do? No, I can just. This is fine. This is fine for now. This is fine. We'll come up with a better system to make this look a lot better than what we do right now. But you know what? For now, this is perfectly fine. I wouldn't actually need all of these belts for the coal. But again, this is planning for the future in a sense. And again, we could always just redo all of this. We need to. Okay, cool. That's done. This one's actually we got to name our station. This is going to be called iron. Oh, let's see. Coal drop iron 1. Coal drop iron 1. Enter. Okay, and this is going to be called. This one's going to be called iron 1. Iron plate pick up 1. And this is going to be called iron pick up 1. There we go. Coal drop iron pick up 1, because this is iron pick up 1. This is coal drop iron pick up 1. Perfect. So what we can actually do is we don't have any coal for these trains yet, so we're going to hold off on that. And what I want to do I have that set up in this one or not? I don't think I do I? Just the basic. I don't think I do. Now the question is, do I have it anywhere else? I don't think I do. Basically, it would be to set up a. Where are we going to? So this is actually taking shape. I like how this looks. Could it be nicer where you have it set up differently, where you have the stacker? I don't know how you would do it any differently, but you know, it doesn't matter. So coal's going to be up here. So what I want to do mainly is just run. Oh, have we seriously done all this research already? This is the problem. You get to this stage and you're just like pumping it. Actually, you know what? We're down to blue science and we're not at blue science. Oh, we actually have military science. Do we need military science for anything like pressing? I don't think so. So we're just going to wait on research. So I think what I want to do is I want to put my. For now, run a line right up here because again, we don't know what we have. Oh, we have copper down here. 15 minutes. So what we'll end up doing is we'll run one of these down here, and that'll be all we need at least to get a lot of this preliminary stuff up and running. Yeah, let's can I zoom in on this? No, I can't. So what I'm gonna do is I want to make a basic setup here, a bit of a template rig. So we do this, do something like that, right? And I run. Oh. Something like that, and then I run. Oh. Something like this. Actually, put these in the wrong spot then, didn't I? This is going to go in the middle. That's okay, though. It's okay. Basically, you want to go to the edge of this, the edge of like where it'll reach. And then what I want to do here is do something like that. And then what I want to do as well is as far as putting signals in the middle, I'm not too familiar with how that works, so I'm not going to do that. But this is our basic setup here. I'm going to have a light. Actually, we could just do 4 lights. I mean, honestly, these don't take up that. They don't draw that much power. I like having things lit up. You guys know me by now. Whoops. There. Okay, cool. So what we can do is we can actually just make this into a blueprint. Whoops, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to go like this, and I got to go. Oh, I always forget I click and drag there, and this is just going to be called 2-lane basic rail, and let's pick the capital L. There, that's it. Perfect. See, we'll go there. I guess we could probably leave it. No, it's going to be in the way, won't it? Yeah, I want to put the rail line over here. Basically, what you can do is you can just drag it and you can stamp it down, just as I'm doing here. And then I'll bring in one of my intersections in a minute here. This is going super well because we can also. I'm going to put this up to here. I don't have a big. Yeah, because look, you can actually stamp it down here, which is really helpful. It won't let me stamp it anywhere farther than that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Where'd I put that? What? Sort of. Did I just literally make one of these? Where'd it go? Here's my intersection. Did I not? Oh, it's here. I want to put these. Oh, this was the. This one is. Can I? How do I get rid of that one, honestly? Can I just delete that one? That was the stupid one. Okay, this is what I wanted to hear. Okay, cool. So what we'll do is let's just make a simple curve. We can cut this out. And I say I want to put that right about here. And then the other one's going to go right about here. That's not an ideal curve, to be honest with you, at all. But it'll make do for what we got it for. Good. And then we're just going to connect this up. Oh, connect that to that, please. And then connect this to that. And then this is, I'm not sure what the heck that's supposed to be. Oh, cool. And we have to put another power pole, obviously, in here as well. Yeah, this is not the greatest curve, but it's okay. For now, it's fine. And what we can do is we can actually just run this ourselves. And the bots will help, of course. But, yeah, you see right there. The bots are actually pretty quick right now, which is good. We're actually out of lights, too. All right, this is working pretty well. It's working pretty well. For the basic, or basic stuff right here. Now, down here as well, again, the bots will do the dirty work. Can't wait till I have, like, actual bots. All right, so what I want to do is I want to have the lines come in and out at the same spot here. So what I want to do is I want to get rid of some of these trees in here. It's just literally just wood everywhere that we don't need. And I want to put my T intersection, which is just a basic T intersection that I have. Then I'm going to put that. It's going to go here. And it's going to go right about there. Perfect. I know these are really close together, but I'm not really bothered by that. And then this one's going to go. There we go, just like that. Cool. And then all the wood can just be junked. Because I can't do that, can I? Nope. Okay. I'm not sure the deal with this, though. What? What am I missing here? Oh, none of it has power. Duh. I'm like, oh yeah, it's not working. Yeah, because none of it has power. All right, this is going to go here, 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 here. And what I'll do here is I'll bring our like basic little curve here. And we can actually, we can put this, well, we can put it something like that maybe. And then this one can go like this. And this is, I mean, this is again very basic. Actually, it'll have to go, where is it? Here, I guess, right? There we go. Cool. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. As long as I have enough rails. I do. I have plenty of rails. Perfect. Get rid of a couple of these that we don't need. All right, this is, oops. This is great, because what will happen is this will come in here now. Again, if both these lanes are blocked for some odd reason, I should almost have a bit of a stacker for the coal, now that I'm thinking about it, right? And that can just be something very basic, just like this. The problem, actually, no, I should have done this a different way. This shouldn't be here. But again, if we're just, you know what? No. This is fine for next. We're only going to be running one coal train. Doesn't matter. No, this is fine. Fine. This doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because we're only, because we're only going to be running one coal train. So it doesn't matter if I have the stacker that way. It doesn't matter. This is fine, because if the coal's coming and there can't be another coal train here, because we're only going to be running one coal train. For now, mainly the stacker is for this. Yeah, but in hindsight, yeah, the stacker should be over here. We can fix this as time goes on. We'll fix it up. Not a problem. And then this we can just let go. Let's get all this is a basic T intersection that I made. I mean, it's nothing fancy, but it works. The signaling is all set up in a, I guess the proper way. I don't know. I think so. Then we're gonna, yeah, there we go. Excuse me. Everything is powered. We're good to go here. All right, cool. I don't know what the deal with this is, though. This is kind of odd. And then, why does it show that it's not powered? They're not powered, though. Oh, because I didn't put it in the right spot. Ugh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Have a bunch of nanobots to go here. Okay, cool. I mean, we're making good progress. I mean, it's a bit tedious, the rail line business, but I think we're going pretty well. I think it's good. I mean, you can't see. Oh, there you go. Can't really see through here very well, but I think everything is done. It'll tell us when we start putting stations in if it's done properly or not. So I'm not too worried. Oh, I'm on. We have a lot of rail line. All right, we're good. This is not proper, but it's good enough for today. We're out of lights. Not a big deal again. All right, cool. We're going very well here, man. I'm very happy with this Very happy with this setup. We're just gonna start lay more tracking. So I want to get over where the coal is, because the coal basically is just a loading station with coal. There's nothing more to talk about with that. It's just a loading station with coal. The nanobots will catch up here. That I'm not worried about. Where is the coal at? Oh, we're getting very close, very close, very close. Good, good, good. Can't wait till we get to the point to where we can start laying. We have like logistic bots and construction bots. It's so much faster. All right, we're getting real close to this here, I think. And then what I'm going to do is just put in a very basic. I'm going to actually put that to here. Oh, well, let me do that. Wait a minute. What? Why can't I put that? I should be able to stamp that in there. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So what I want to do is I want to put a very basic loading station, which is going to be this one. Is going to be something like the miners are actually going down instead of going up, which is a bit of an annoyance, but you know what? It's fine. We'll just put it. We'll put it right. Let's put it here. We'll put it right here. This is fine. We'll do some kind of annoying trickery with the. That's fine. And all you gotta do here, basically, if you mess up a little bit, you basically cut it and you paste it back down. Again, we're definitely gonna run out of rails for sure, but that's okay. We at least get the basics of this done. And then we were going to run. Yeah, we're basically running out of everything right now, which is par for the course, right, guys? So let's run back real quick, super, super fast speed, back to our, where are we at here? Over here, right to our hub. Again, I don't really, using run to be toggle, I don't think it's cheating. I don't know why we have two light things here. Okay, how are we doing with inserters? We're going to buy half of these. Belts, we're okay with belts so far. We need more. What do we need more of? We need more power poles, of course. Let's take a whole stack. Boxes we're okay on. Nanobots, let's take a little bit more nanos. Everything's built up right now, so we're not like struggling for anything. And as far as rail goes, I'm just gonna take all of them. Whoops, are we full now? Whoops, that was too much then. Too much. And then as far as anything, okay, I think we're good now. I'm not making lights, I don't think, am I? Do I have lights being made somewhere? And then in this stack here, we're just gonna dump all this crap because I just don't need it. How much? We have 1,000 rails. All right, I think we're fine now. Let's just go real fast. I want to get this done for this episode. There we go. Perfecto, guys. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, we're just gonna. This is a bit of a rigged setup here. I don't think that's even gonna work now, is it? Like that? Because this has to be here. Yeah, it's fine. No, we're good. Good. There we go. Perfect, perfectly perfect. Nope. This one's going to go here. There we go. That's good. Good enough. Oops. Hey, if we don't do that the right way, it really kind of jerks you around. All right, we're good here. Perfect. Great. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. Okay, cool. Let's get the nanobots. Come on, where are you, bots? Get this built. And we should have power. Not sure why that is there, honestly, but all right. Put this here. Put this here. Okay. Oh, just missed it. All right, we're good now. Let's get this loaded up. Boom. Okay, everything should have power, right? No, it does not, because we're missing something somewhere that has power. Oh, it's this one here, I think, right? Is it hooked up yet? Nope, we're missing some more. Okay, let's just run back real quick. We'll fix the rest of these up. There's actually not that much to go, honestly. There's I can see it right now. The power pole with a power problem, and these should all be mostly built. All right, we're doing pretty good here, guys. I mean, honestly, wish I could just click and drag. I can't, because as soon as you try to click and drag where there's something placed, it won't let you do it. Like, you know what I mean? You got to do it like that. It's okay. All right, from here on out, I know we're connected. Yes. All right, let's rock and roll. Come on, bot. Nanobots have a cooldown for some odd reason. I don't really know why. Well, I mean, I guess because they'd be very overpowered if there was no cooldown. Because like you should just like you can spit out a certain amount, and then there's like a slight cooldown with them, which is weird. Because you can't just run along things. Expect the nanobots to pick up on everything. Yeah, because here's some. We're good now. All right, let's go. A couple more to go. Nanobots are good for cleaning up the debris, though, like the rocks. There we go. And you can kind of, as soon as they get kind of locked in, you can run a bit. But I think they can do Is it 10 at a time or something? Oh, back here, missed one. All right, cool. Alrighty, we're moving right along here. I know we're getting there. I just want to get the coal up and running. That's all I want to do for the rest of the episode here. And we should have power, right? Ah, yes, glorious power. That we don't need. All right, cool. I know here we don't have signaling and stuff, but it's fine. We're only rocking one train right now, so I'm not too worried about that, honestly. All right, so what we got to do here is this should be powered. Yes. Oh, we have all the other things to put in yet. Okay. Fair enough. So what I also want to do is I want to put in... Where's my 4x4? I do want to put in a bit of a balancer. This is fine. Again, we can use a lot more of this eventually. And again, I know the other thing is a bit of overkill, how I have it set up. But I'm not worried about it because eventually we'll be needing it. All right, that's the biggest things. Eventually we will be needing it. That's gonna go to there, and then like, you know, make it a little bit neat. Kind of go like stuff like this, and we're gonna be loading up. Oh, this is so cool. Like my favorite part is like when you design a system like this, and it actually works. And this one here needs its own little spit off here as far as loading itself with coal, something like that. And this can just literally just go like this. It doesn't really. This isn't going to affect anything as far as how this performs, honestly, at all. This is going to be called coal pick up 1. Capitals. Okay, cool. All right, this here is going to be a black train. Not that the color really matters. Cool. So add station. So this is going to be coal pickup 1. Add weight condition is going to be, let's see, full cargo or time pass, which would be 30 seconds. Add station is going to be iron plate pickup, but that's not where I want to go because it has to be coal drop iron pickup 1. Conditions either time, again, you can, it doesn't matter what order these are in. It's either or 30 seconds pass or empty cargo. Now, as we go along here, we're not going to want empty cargo. Wow, that's cool. These different conditions here. Eventually, we're going to not want to have empty cargo, but it doesn't matter because there's 30 seconds, so it's fine. And then that's that. And then you want to put this, we'll put it to automatic in a second. This is actually loading up. We can just dump it with tons more fuel, by the way. Cool. Again, everything's going to go nice and slow here. I could actually just use a regular for this. So you can obviously see this is not saturating. Oh, we have a few more we haven't put in yet. It's not saturating it yet because the saturation, what does it say? The saturation, you need to have 26 to saturate a yellow belt, and I don't think we have. Do we have 20? What are we missing here? What's the problem? Oh, this haven't been put in yet. No wonder. No wonder. No wonder. No wonder. Do we have enough miners? We have tons of miners. Why does that not have power? What? Oh, okay. Because it's 26, right? And that's only 20. So we need to actually add on one more section here. Let's just see if we can add on a section without it really giving us a problem. There we go. Because that'll give us an extra certain here, a certain amount. I don't know if that's going to saturate the belt, though, completely. Again, how are we doing on power? We might be lacking. No, power, we're good on power. Again, everything is kind of running pretty smoothly at the moment. We can do a 1 minute thing here. Obviously, miners are going up, but 5 seconds is fine. Because everything is basically at a standstill because all the hub, the mall is filled up, and the science isn't running. Why am I stuck here, honestly? There we go. Are we good? I think we're good here. Just loading the train up. How many's on this? Oh, look at that. That's awesome. All right, so what we're going to do is I want to jump on this train. And I think you hit enter to get on. Yep, and then what we're going to do is we're going to turn this to automatic, and let's watch. So we're going to have to wait for... Actually, we can just... can we just go? We can just go. Let's go. So, and the thing is, if your lines aren't connected properly, the train won't go. It's not like it'll run to the end of the line and then explode. It won't work at all. Now, to jump off a train, you hit enter, or based on my key binds, or to get on, you hit enter. But if you do it while you're moving, there's a good chance that the train will run over you, and then you'll die, which would be a bad time. Oh, this is so awesome. Look at this. I love, like, I mean, I'm not a very good player as far as getting big train networks set up, but look at this. The basic stuff like this is super cool to me. And once this stops, then I'll get off. Boom. There you go. Now again, everything's very slow because we're only using the basic inserters, but again, it doesn't matter. Look at that. Look. This is so cool. We might actually have to upgrade, excuse me, to blue inserters. So actually what we'll do is let's just manually stop this one. We don't have tons of blue inserters at the moment, but we could upgrade some of them. We don't have 22. We need a couple more. We can just make the last couple ones. Because you want to at least upload fast. Or, you know what I mean? Oh, that's great. Let's go down here. We're getting so close. I just want to watch this. Then we'll call it an episode. Oh, I love it. Again, we're only using yellow belts right now, and we're probably going to continue to use yellow belts for quite a while because it's very easy to just add on another one of these. Look at the iron. Here it comes. Like, I don't know the ratio right now of how much iron. Oh, there goes the train because it is empty. I think it was empty. Yep. They're actually going to run all the way back. And then trains only run at a certain speed because right now you see nothing can enter this line at the moment because here's the brake. You can enter this, but now nothing else can enter this line because that's where you need every so often to put rail signals in, or basically it's rail. I'm sure if it's regular rail signals or I think it's chain signals, right? Chain signal. Oh, right, you're right. You put your rail signal, your regular, I thought these were chain, your rail signal before and then your chain signal after, because that'll look ahead to the next one. So if this one is blocked, you know what I mean? Like if this one will look ahead, reads the next signal in the path, allows better control of the train. So it'll look here, and this one here defines a rail system into blocks allowing multiple trains to run on the same network. So basically this will look ahead. If there's nothing if there's something in here, it won't allow it through. If there's something past this, it'll allow something into this block. So basically, as you have these big networks, you want to put a block every so often to allow the trains to run on the same path. But again, if you have a double setup where you have 4, you really don't run into that problem. Oh, look. Look at that. Hey, look at that, man. Heck yes. Look at this. It's saturating everything. I mean, this one's going to be last because it got coal out. Look at that. What's our power at now? Yeah, look at that, because our inserters just went crazy and our miners obviously. Look at this. This is so cool. Awesome. I actually think, though, that we could probably even, because it says here 24. Oh, cool. It's basically 24 per belt. Yeah, because it's fully going through here, right? Just thinking, oh, could we put more on here? This is actually flowing to the end pretty well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can do 12. Yeah, if you have any more, it won't be, because this is steadily flowing. Like, this isn't stopping at all. If there be stops, obviously you could add more, and if there be gaps, there couldn't be gaps because it's the belt is saturated coming from this. Oh, this is so amazing. Look at this. And as soon as this one batch of coal got used up, and again, it doesn't matter how these pull off of here. It doesn't really matter at all. Obviously, the one that's closest will get unloaded first, I guess. Just because of how this is set up, right? Because this has this much more travel to get here, which is why it's backed up that much more, you know. But it's fine, because we have our balancer down here. So this will balance the 2 lines, and we actually have our balancer. Actually, I don't have a balancer in here, do I? Let's just put a balancer in here very, very quickly. Because you put the balancer, we can put it right here, so we don't actually lose that much. And we'll go right click on here. The 404 balancer is pretty much a very standard balancer, to be honest with you, and that should go right about here, just in time. I'm going to dump all the coal that I have into here. It doesn't matter. I can even dump wood into here because it doesn't matter as well, because wood is still a fuel and the furnaces will use it. It doesn't matter at all. So this will basically balance all these lines out as it comes in, and then I have a bit of just a double, you know, this is, it'll all balance itself out. As you can see, there's gaps here. Goes to the end. These aren't. If these would be stopping, then it means we would have too few. But they're running pretty much at ratio. This is filling up. Oh, this is amazing. What we can actually do real quick is we can put our train here. Excuse me. We can put our train here, and we can put 4 of these in, and this is going to be called here. This is going to be called oh, not the locomotive. This is iron plate pickup 1, which is awesome. We can make this an irony kind of color, I guess. It should be what would an irony color be? Something like that, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know. All right, that's cool though. So you may say, okay, well this is great, but how do we fuel this? Well, it's very simple. If we're at a post where they're bringing in fuel like this, all you gotta do basically is just come in here. I mean, this is a bit of a very makeshift way to do this, but you put that there. You put a box here. Should actually put this a little bit closer. You can literally put it right here, and all you're gonna do is you're gonna put this like that. All right, all you're gonna do is that. I mean, you could do this many different ways. You could have a totally separate refueling station to only refuel trains. Which, I mean, as time goes on, it might be beneficial to have something like that. We can do stack inserters now, by the way. That would be kind of helpful to have like a, but we don't need it for now. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, the train's here. How much coal does it have? If you hover over to it, the bottom right, it says we have 140. No, it says, oh, never mind. It's empty. And we're unloading wood because wood will be used as fuel. So if you see it dotted around, it doesn't matter. It doesn't burn as efficient, but it'll still burn. Oh, it's amazing. Excuse me, guys. Amazing. So the next step would be to run from here, run a T section. Well, not even a T. Well, yeah, a T here with a big train stacker here, unloading all the iron, feeding it right into here. And basically what we would be doing would be going down to either this one or this one. Probably this one, basically mimicking this entire setup. I mean, it could be a bit cleaner. Doesn't matter. I mean, the coal thing is a bit messed up. I may change that. Basically mimicking this down to here, and then running this up to here as well. And then as time goes on, we'll have a dedicated area making green circuits, a dedicated area making red circuits, blue circuits. I mean, we're not anywhere near any of that yet, but we're moving along quite well. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. Excuse me, jeez. Sorry about that. I'm still dealing with a bit of a cold. Apologies for not hitting the button fast enough. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. These Factorio episodes are a bit longer than some of my other episodes, around 20 minutes. Let me know if you like the longer episodes like this, or would you rather me kind of piece it together, basically only showing off the building stage, not me running around laying track, only showing you like look at that. It's like a big woo. And it does it like this because of the way the train comes in. It'll feed this one first, and this one, this one, this one. It's just kind of how it works. It's crazy looking though, because these are all out of whack. Interesting how that works. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Sorry for the cough, by the way. I'm still dealing with being sick. Let me know what you think as far as like the episodes. Would you want me just to show you everything, like me running around, laying out everything, explaining how I want to do, or do you just want to see me building stuff and then like a cut to the next build thing, Like what do you want to see? But anyway, let me know that in comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving me a like as well as that comment. And if you're enjoying the series as well as the other videos on my channel, please consider leaving a subscribe. I'm getting so close to my year-end goal. It'd be much appreciated if I could hit that. And I want to thank you guys again, and I'll catch you in the next Factorio episode. Take care now.